Welcome back to Don't Starve. Shipwrecked, this is Rantry, and this guy, his name is Warley. We found a brain sprout. We're still just exploring. It's only day 6. Yeah, not a lot to tell, just doing the old start off here. The snakeskin, I mean, I'm not gonna be able to make snakeskin sail for a while. However, I do want some of this coral at the OK Corral. And let's see, after we get, we need, I always forget, oh wow, broke that thing fast. I always forget the numbers. What do we need for, all right, we need 2 limestone. And what do we need for limestone? Come on. 3. So we need 6, and then we're gonna need a couple for, we'll just mine one more. We're gonna need a couple for when we want to make an anti-venom. And I just like to, while I'm here gathering my rosebuds while I may, I like to get enough to make the basic things that I'm going to want to start off. Let's see, shall I keep going south? Honestly, I think most of the map is up north, just because this, the treasure is way up north, so I'm thinking that the bottom of the map may be down here somewhere. So we're actually gonna turn right around and send Warley maybe over around this side of that island, and then we'll head up north. So yeah. Sailing on. And land ho, a new island. And I just sailed kind of up around this way, and I found this little connector piece of shallows. Okay, good. Okay, good. A tier 2 spider. On my Walani playthrough, the spiders took forever. It was well into the 30s, if maybe not even 40s. I can't quite remember. Before... Let's see, I wonder if I should pick some new flowers and get a new garland. Probably. Except for this is quickly becoming an issue. This brain thing is going to spoil. You know what? Let's drop the planks. I wanted that flower in particular. Yeah, so it's good to find a tier 2 spider nest already. Got all the grass I can really handle right now. Twigs would be nice though. And this looks like just a large and in charge grassland biome, which I am perfectly fine with. Generally when I'm looking for I always pick one too many. When I'm looking for a base, yeah, put that on. Drop that. Get your torch. I had a torch once upon a time. There we go. I'm probably gonna want to make another one real quick here, but when I'm looking for a base location, I tend to want to camp around the most grass that I can. And here goes our torch. Just keeping an eye on that. Because while you can, let's see, I'm gonna attempt to hammer this thing before. Okay. Apparently you can't just hold spacebar and hammer, like you can with a shovel. I like to camp around an abundant supply of grass because you need a lot of grass in the game. Arguably, it's the resource that you need the most of. And if to transplant it, to dig it up somewhere and bring it back to your base, while that is very useful, it's not, you know what, just eat it. Just eat the brain. Oh, that hurt my hunger. Or was my hunger already bad? I don't know. But you have to fertilize grass to replant it. Twigs, no, you don't have to refertilize. So I like to camp somewhere where there's a natural amount of grass, because then you have an abundant supply of grass without having to, get 40 manure or rot or some such. And all the rest of the resources, like twigs, you don't have to fertilize. Bamboo, you do have to fertilize, but you don't need, 40 bamboo or even 20 bamboo around your base. You know, a one stack of 10 will probably do you for most of your needs. So, and then like berry bushes, 10 berry bushes is plenty. And you can kind of gather those throughout. They're not a necessity, where grass is a necessity. So you get what I'm saying. Basic rule of thumb is camp somewhere around grass and then transplant your other resources in and make little farm plots around your base of the other basic resources. But you don't want to have to be worrying about doing that with grass. That is my general philosophy. And this island looks like it's a pretty good size. We got a pig over there. We got I can go hammer. I'm gonna grab some flint and pick up the twigs while I can. Just need 6 more to get a full stack. And then I'm gonna go pick up, go hammer those crates just to find out what's in them. Really, more than anything, I want to just kind of experience the new stuff. I know I don't have any. Oh, I do have a California roll I can go ahead and eat. That doesn't give me a whole lot of health. Hammer. Just boards. Boy, they sure love giving you boards. I'll give them that much. Do we have 2? Okay, we do have 2 pig houses. And possibly another one. This may be somewhat okay base location. I still don't like to camp or build bait. An empty bottle and boards. I know I'm just gonna end up dropping these boards, but whatever. And I'm not gonna set up a base until I've maybe explored a few more islands. I could go hammer this crate, but I know it's just gonna be more boards. I wonder if, you know, they're almost always boards, but they have a chance to drop something really cool. I'll get some tuna out of it, I suppose. No, I want to eat the tuna. Oh, I can't eat it. I have to. I always do that. I click too far away. I have to open it first, then I can eat it. Thank you so much, Worley, for eating that tuna fish. I knew that you could. And I'm kind of I had one game once where I ran out of flint, and I mean, you know, after I'd played, I don't even know, hundreds of days, but now I'm kind of a stickler for grabbing all the flint that I ever see because it's a non-renewable resource so far in Shipwrecked. Okay, we have bees and 2 pig huts. 2 is okay. Yeah, anyways, I'm just gonna explore the rest of this island. You don't need to watch all of this business. So, that island was not too bad. We do have a spider, lots of grass, a couple pig houses, really everything we need. Quite a few sticks, and there's a mangrove up north of it, so we can get even more sticks. I'm gonna go around the long way, even though I'm kind of slowly making my way up north and then may come back down this way. Because so far right now I'm either gonna put my base here or here. Haven't found rocks, and honestly, even if I found a perfect place for a base right now, I've only got 2 gold. In order to really start building up a base, I need, let's see, 4 gold for an alchemy engine because of the electrical doodads, 4 gold for a lightning rod, so that would be 8 gold, so 8 gold minimum. I'd love to find enough gold for a bird cage, but that's an extra 6, so that would be, what, 14 gold. Okay, so source of bone shards. So I'm just kind of making a mental note of where those. Oh, tons of skeletons. Oh, does this mean this is the pirate hat island? Often when you find a, wow, yeah, we're never gonna be short of bone shards. When you find an island with all these skeletons on it, it means there's. I'm sorry, I may be getting confused. Okay, we're gonna be able to pick up some reeds. Gonna want to make sure I've got enough space in my inventory for them. So, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and drop 2, or no, I can combine that stack of 2 twigs. I'm going to go ahead and eat this seaweed to see what it does for me. Not a whole lot. Yeah, I'm gonna run in here and see kind of what's what with the reed situation. There's 2 up there, and that is a fishermerm hut, I believe, which they are friendly. And honestly, they're a good resource for stuff if there's no real merms around, but they almost always come together. But it looks like this is just a fishermerm. Oh no, the houses are different colors. The green, these are a merm house. These are fishermerm's house. Anyways, 8 reeds would be wonderful. I'm a little skeptical, or a little cautious, because the flups can pop out of anywhere and surprise whack me. And there are 8 reeds. That's going to be enough for a bird cage when I eventually build one. And yeah, so good to know there's a swamp there. And this looks like it's going to be another somewhat large island, so I'm going to go and explore it. Okay, so that island was somewhat desolate. You know, couple of biomes. There's a set piece here. The wooden potato thing set piece, just a drying rack and a fire pit. I cannot paddle with the torch in my hand, so I am gonna go ahead and wait out the night here. Let's see. While I'm doing that, is there anything I need? I'm only 2. There's not a whole lot I can do. I already made up a bunch of food and meatballs, and there's no limpets, so just kind of desolate island. But gonna wait out the night and continue on in the morning. All right, it is another day, and I've got a 1% torch. That will go away. All right, continuing on exploration. Not a whole lot going on that island. Good source of bone shards, and at least I found my source for reeds. Got our reeds. So, you know, not a completely fruitless effort. Aha! A message in a bottle. Pick it up. Okay, spacebar. Yes, spacebar does pick that up. Let's eat a berry. All right, we got another treasure. All right, day 9. Okay, so there's another one down south. Of course, they're polar opposite ends, and I'm stuck in the middle. But yeah, day 9 and two treasure maps is not bad. We're coming up on the edge of the island I've already explored, so we'll keep on heading north and just looking for gold at this point. Gold, of course, is the #1 resource that you're looking for when you're trying to set up a base, just because, like I said, to get the alchemy engine and lightning rods are important as well. Gonna need 8 gold. This is a mangrove. I don't suppose there's any water beefalo in here. No, it's much too small. Not that they're useful anyways. I mean, they're a source of manure, but I would not recommend making farms as a source of food. They're just really not good. They take... Oh, come on, wave. Farms take a lot of resources to build. They take a long time to grow, even the improved farms, unless you're wicker bottom, and you can just, you know, make them grow at will. And they don't grow in the winter, and I think you get 5 crops out of them until you have to fertilize them again. And even if you do have a bird cage and want to like farm only dragon fruit, it takes almost constant care to continually cycle the seeds. And okay, let's see. Should I just stick to my neck of the woods and see if I can find some rocks around in here instead of going off half-cocked on a treasure hunt? I think that would probably be wise, even though the temptation to go off half-cocked on a treasure hunt is certainly strong. But yeah, basically, bottom line, don't build farms. And yet another island to be explored. Hopefully one that will have, well, it's got limpets at least. As you can see, I got hit by waves way too many times. The big waves are out right now, and I thought they only came out during hurricane season, but apparently I was wrong. Maybe in the deep ocean they come out more frequently, or all year round. I don't know. Still a lot about this game, obviously, left to discover. But yeah, just exploring. Oh, another. I'm gonna hammer it. Yep, just a bottle and boards. I guess I'll take more boards. I just know that I'm gonna have to drop them at some point. Honestly, I don't want my sanity to go down too much more. So I'm gonna build a fire and just dry off really quick. You can see how my dryness, as it were, is going down more. Gonna eat up some meatballs. And just dry off a little bit and then explore the rest of this island. Aha! And as night approaches, we find that we have some gold. Some gold here. However, unfortunately, we also have monkeys. So we're going to want to make sure that we have room in our inventory here for the gold. And it's almost night, so I'm going to wait it out here with my torch. Oh, it's a full moon. Great. I should have known that. So, I'm going to go ahead and hammer it, mine it, and try to get the gold before the monkeys notice what we are doing. And usually, sometimes, in a jungle where there is one gold rock, you will find another. There's another tier 2 spider nest. That's good. Okay, so I'm not holding out a lot of hope for another gold rock, but I will certainly continue to look. And let's see. Yeah, we don't have room. We don't have any limpet room. Are we hungry enough for a meatballs right now? I don't think we are. Oh yeah, bottle, you can go away. Snakes, of course. And I'm just kind of trying to make sure I check every nook and cranny of this jungle patch for gold rocks. We got 3. We got a long way to go before we got enough to even remotely justify settling down. And this island sucks. I'm gonna go around to the north and make sure there's not some kind of connecting bridge over there, because I have done that before, where I've thought, oh, this island doesn't have anything, and then I realized there was one little land path that I didn't check. Alright, and I apparently have found... Yep, found the wooden platform thing. You know what? We are gonna need gears. And my boat's not doing terribly, and I do have a spear. Let's go kill us one of these floaty boaties. Just one. This is actually the first time I've ever come across this naturally. Usually I get gears by killing a... Oh, good. I was like, oh, yeah, I don't, yeah. Alright, screw the boards. We'll need gears more. 4 gears, that's not bad. Although I'm thinking eating that meatballs and then picking back up our boards might be the answer. But yeah, normally I just kill a jellyfish and wait for them to spawn or something. And when I say normally, I mean that's only even been added since the Walani patch. But anyways, still looking for islands, still looking for gold. He just said, I do believe they wish me harm. So I believe we will be getting some hounds. I can hear the trilling of their little voices. So, head towards land so we'll throw on our seashell suit. And the sea hounds are very easy to deal with if you can kind of kite them or get them to where you can attack them on land. And I'll just wait for them to spawn. There they go. Oh, he got me once. Come here, bud. Oh, I get a land hound. Huh. Oh, great. A tooth. That is actually not bad. Let's go ahead and plop down our... whatever this thing is. Crock pot. And we'll cook up some meatballs. And we'll pick up our houndstooth. And you know what? This is kind of acting as a little place for some of my junk. I'm gonna store this in there just so it stays there. And maybe we'll come back at some point and grab it up. Let's see, I'm just gonna go ahead and make up all the meatballs I can while I'm at it. I wish that hound would come at me, bro. Will ye? Alright, that was not ideal, but did get a fin. Got a fin out of the deal. I don't know what those snakes think they're doing. They're after something up there, that's for sure. Store that there. Am I gonna have to kite snakes all night? Possibly. Alright, let's... Ooh, trying to get at me when I'm on my boat. Using a little bit more of this boat repair kit than I would like. Oh, they want the monster meat. Oh, yes, that's interesting. I don't even want that right now. I also don't really want to deal with a million snacks. So, thinking about what to do with my inventory. I kind of hate to drop the doubloon, but whatever. I'll drop it. Alright, retrieve. Run. Look at the skill. Oh, I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. I thought I was going to get in and out completely unscathed. Not the case. Aha. Alright. Now, we can begin the process of getting gold. So I'm just going to mine these up. And since this is a rock biome, there should certainly be... I could shovel that one up, and I did build a shovel, but... just want to... you know what? I will shovel. If I had a shovel, I'd shovel in the morning. All over this land explode? No. Some of them explode, and I used to think it was the ones that looked reddish on the bottom that had the treasures under them. But I don't believe that that's the case anymore. Sometimes they blow up without the red underneath them. I don't want to dig that up right now. And I don't want to dig that up. All I'm looking for is gold. So, when we get 8 gold, we'll have enough for alchemy engine and lightning rod. But, when we get 14 gold, we'll have enough for all that and a bird cage. And then bacon and eggs will become our best friend. Only need 4 more gold. Should not be a tall order on this island. There we go. And just 2 more gold, and there they blow. There she blows. There it goes. Whatever the case. Gold. Oh my gosh. Forgive me, for I know not what I do. I made another pickaxe when I already had a, 94% one? That's alright. Can always use another pickaxe laying around. Drop the rock, get the gold, and that is gonna be enough gold for us to begin setting up our base. I'll check out the map and see kind of where I want to head towards next time. But for now, I'm Rantry. Thanks for watching.